Hi everyone, my name is Seki. I've been introducing new folk tales from all Japan. So far, I've published 4 books. Lucky Cat, Kappa, Daruma, and Kokeshi. The coloring book is brand new book. I've been participating in Arizona Matsuri since 2010 when the Lucky Cat was the theme. And this time, Kintsugi. So with this video, let me introduce you what the Kintsugi is. We'll give you a lot of information and a demonstration too. Please sit back and enjoy. Well, what Kintsugi is, let me tell you the meaning. Kin is a gold. Tsugi is repairing technique, putting broken pieces together. And Kintsugi is the name that put 2 different pieces together with urushi lacquer. Then after that, you cover the line with gold. It's really special mending technique that the Japanese the culture created. And in 15th century, this big tycoon in Japan, he had the Chinese the dish, but broke. So he shipped to China. Can you repair this? So what he got is like this. It's repaired, but they use these joints, like these U-shaped joints to repair. And he thought, well, this is okay, but this is not okay. Is there any way we can make it a little bit better? So later on, Sen no Rikyu, he is a founder of tea ceremony. He started repairing in his own way. And how is what you see now. Let me show you the picture of Sen no Rikyu. Sen no Rikyu is this. He is a founder of tea ceremony, and he served for Toyotomi Hideyoshi. He is a big shot in 15th century, 16th century. So this is how he showed the Kintsugi, and he looked like this. So today, I'm not the Sunny Seki anymore. I'm Sen no Rikyu. Today, I'm going to show the best tea bowl that I created to Hideyoshi-sama. So I just called up Hideyoshi-sama, and he is coming to our tea room. Mr. Hideyoshi-sama, oh, thank you for coming. This is the tea bowl I created. This is a top notch. Please take a look. The simple like this shape.
It's very you.
Yeah, this is a wabi-sabi, very simple, black, and really earthy the cup. I hope all you understand my beauty.
This is good. It's just a bit.
Ah!
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Broken
Oh.
pieces.
Oh.
I called Hideyoshi-sama, and I told him I found another top-notch tea bowl. This is what happened. Hideyoshi-sama, please. Thank you for coming. I found another tea bowl. This one is the super duper
Oh.
tea bowl. Please take a look. Please don't
Whoa.
drop this one.
Yes. Oh, this is magnificent. This is perfect.
I repair with lacquer and paint it gold. Now you can see the lines, everything.
Where it broke.
Right. Let me serve you the tea.
This is amazing. It's very good.
Thank you very much. This is how the Kintsugi became popular. This is a piece of art.
Now we're actually going to read The Tale of the Lucky Cat. And I'm going to give you a little hint about something that's going to happen in the story. On page 24, you can see Tokuzo looking down at the cats. What is he doing? What happened to the cats? How is he going to solve the problem? Well, here's his cat right here. It's a nice cat. Oh no! Oh no, my cat is broken! What can I do? What is Tokuzo going to do? Listen to the story and you'll find out. The Tale of the Lucky Cat, written and illustrated by Seki. A long time ago in Japan, there lived a toy maker named Tokuzo. He was a kind young man who traveled from village to village to sell his toys at festivals. Children loved his toys. Still, Tokuzo was making barely enough money to survive. Someday, he thought, I'm going to create something so unique that everyone will want to have it. The next festival was going to be a big one, and Tokuzo knew that he would be able to sell a lot of toys. So he wanted to hurry to get the best place. He started on his journey, but had no idea that soon his life was about to change. He had just entered a small village when suddenly a frightened cat darted past him. It was being chased by a growling dog. Oh no, stop! Tokuzo screamed because he saw an express delivery horse speeding in their direction. He stood helplessly as the horse hit the cat. The accident happened so quickly that the townspeople did not notice the cat at all. But Tokuzo saw that it had been badly hurt. Maybe I can save it. It's still breathing, he said. He quickly found an inn and carried the cat inside. That night, Tokuzo stayed up late. He wrapped the cat's broken leg and made sure that the bed was warm and clean. I'll name you Tama, just like the round bell you are wearing, said Tokuzo. The next morning, Tama opened its eyes and seemed to smile. Good, Tama. I am so relieved. The big festival starts today, but I'm going to stay behind in this small town with you instead. I want to be sure that you get well. The following day, Tokuzo was able to sell a few toys to the village children. With the little money he earned, he bought 2 fish, one for himself and one for Tama. Tonight we'll celebrate, he thought. He returned to the inn and opened the door. Tama. However, when he lit the candle, he discovered that Tama had died. The next morning, Tokuzo buried Tama in a grave overlooking the broad countryside. His heart was heavy with grief as he said goodbye. The big festival was almost over, but Tokuzo still had time, so he continued on his journey. Suddenly, the sky grew dark. Rumbling thunder warned that a rainstorm was coming fast. He quickly ran to the closest tree for cover. The rain started to pour harder and harder. As Tokuzo wiped his face, he noticed a cat meowing by the temple gate. It seemed to be inviting him to come inside. Surprisingly, this cat looked like Tama, who had died just the day before. Tokuzo forgot about the rain. He ran toward the cat. Tama, Tama, is that you? What are you doing here? I thought you were dead. He had almost touched the cat when suddenly... Bam! There was a huge explosion of light and sound. He turned around and gasped. The tree that had protected him from the rain had been split in half by a powerful bolt of lightning. Tokuzo told everyone how a mysterious cat had saved him. The people were amazed at this story. They could not believe it. How did the cat know that lightning was going to strike? And if it was alive, how could it have called you? Tokuzo did not know how to answer. I am sure that cat saved my life, but I have no way to prove it to you. The Osho-san, holding his prayer beads, was listening carefully. Maybe there is some truth here that we cannot explain. Tokuzo, please spend the night with us at the temple so that we can talk about it. He went to the meditation garden to think. Tama saved my life, but nobody believes me. What am I supposed to do next? I should create a statue of this cat so that everybody can share my good luck. He asked the Osho-san for advice. Let me introduce you to Old Master Craftsman. His daughter takes care of him because he is not well. But he is wise and will tell you what you should do. Even though Old Master Craftsman was not feeling well, he was happy to give Tokuzo some advice. Clay is the best material for your statues, and my workshop has everything you will need. You are welcome to stay there. Unfortunately, you will have to work by yourself because I am too sick to help you. When Tokuzo peered into the workshop, his head started to spin. The room was full of tools and clay and pots. Where could he begin? He started to follow Old Master's directions. First, he had to mix the clay. Then, he had to form it into the shape of a cat. Frustrated, he told himself, these don't look like cats at all. Next, he had to bake the clay. But to start a fire, he had to cut some wood. This was much harder than he had expected. Finally, the clay was baked. Tokuzo reached for the oven door and peered down at his work. He couldn't believe his eyes. Oh, look at my cats! What did I do wrong? His carefully formed statues had cracked and shattered into pieces. He brought his work to Old Master Craftsman. "This can be a splendid cat, young man, but you did not mix the clay well, and the fire was too hot." Tokuzo would not give up. He needed more firewood, so he went back to the tree that had been struck by lightning. He started over again and worked day and night. One fine morning, Old Master was feeling a little better, and he came out to watch. He was impressed by Tokuzo's determination. "Your cats are looking much better. Now, why don't you make the arms swing by hiding a weight inside the body? The cleverest ideas are often hidden behind what the eye can see." Tokuzo loved that idea. "Yes, that will make the cat seem more alive. Thank you so much, Sensei." Now Old Master started to get excited too. A few weeks later, Tokuzo had finally perfected his cats. "Look, everyone, I did it! My dream has finally come true." Old Master Craftsman came running from his bed. "Good job! You did it!" His daughter was cheering too. "How wonderful! My father is running without his cane. Tokuzo, your cat has chased his pain away." It happened that Old Master's daughter was a talented painter, so she helped to decorate the statues. "This cat has a whole new life of its own." Tokuzo was thrilled. They named the cat Maneki Neko, which means the cat that invites good luck. Soon, Maneki Neko statues spread all over Japan, and everybody wanted to have one. As time passed, people started to say that a raised right paw brings fortune and a raised left paw invites people and happiness. "Osho-san, did Tama really die?" Old Master asked. "Well, the body can die, but the kokoro lives forever. Therefore, Tama can always remain in our hearts." This story of the Maneki Neko reminds us that a good deed is never lost, and any action can change the future. Even a small kitten might remember what you did, and it might even save your life. But for sure, you will always have a special friend forever and ever. So we've just heard the tale of the lucky cat, and you saw what happened. The cat broke into pieces, but what did Tokuzo do? He threw the pieces in the trash, and he made new ones, and then his daughter painted them, and he got lucky cats. But I'm wondering, Sonny, do you have another solution? Maybe another idea for what we could do at this point in the story?
Well, you saw Judy broken up the pieces, and this is the idea I came up. So this is the daughter of master, and she started repairing broken pieces with the Kintsugi technique. And Tokuzo was really surprised and pleased how nice the broken up pieces got together.
That's a really good idea. So when is the second edition coming out?
Well, this can be the part 2 of the tale of the lucky cat.
Okay, so we'll watch for that.
We explained what the Kintsugi is, but the birth of Kintsugi is 15th century in Japan. So that's the time that samurai got the wars in Japan, and some samurai got the scars and the wound. So they kind of proud of their scars. So Kintsugi is really whole thing, that it's not because there's a cut or wound that you are exception. And in Europe, the repairing everything perfectly is more like repairing. But in Japan, including scar is repairing. What do you think, Julie?
That's really beautiful, and that is a Japanese concept, and it's something that we can use today too. They use urushi lacquer. Urushi lacquer makes it shiny, it's strong, it comes from the sap of a tree, and it's waterproof. And everything shows, the flaws show. And that can apply to our lives too. And what a more appropriate theme can we think of for Matsuri than Kintsugi? We've been through the coronavirus. We feel like we're over part of it, but we still have a way to go. We have to learn to live with it. So we use the concept of Kintsugi, that we won't be able to hide or destroy what's there, but we can make it more beautiful, and we can make our lives beautiful. And that's our hope for all of us today at Matsuri. So we thank you so much for being with us today, and we invite you to visit our website at sunnyseki.com. And also, definitely next year in 2023, we want to see you at Matsuri. Thank you so much.
I have to see you in person in next year for sure. Okay? All right. I see you soon.
Sayonara.
Bye. Sayonara.